And I'm all the way live. Yeah, I am. I'm live. Tap here for my fans. Top fans. Oh my God. I never did this one before. Anyway, so as you may or may not know, I am a breast cancer survivor. Um, I had a double mastectomy. My plastic surgeon relocated. So I could not finish the process, even though you have to wait a year to after you had your surgery to do the process. So instead of the hospital transferring me to another hospital, I had to wait. Oh, sorry, I'm using my hand. I had to wait for them to hire a new surgeon. So they finally hired a new surgeon, and I am now patiently awaiting my new surgery, and I'm back on my pump. So I was only supposed to use the pump up until January. Ah, this is me on my pump. It got my whole hand. It's my whole hand. So I am using the pump, back on my pump. Unfortunately, last week I had a real bad muscle spasm. Oh, I forgot the name of it. It was called vascular plastics, something like that. So that means, after you have your lymph nodes removed, um, not just lymphedema, but it can cause. So what happened was I was having a muscle spasm, real bad muscle spasm that started underneath my arm. So that was the area where the lymph nodes used to be. And the pains got very, very bad, so severe that I leaped out of bed, and before I could get my heating pad or, go for a muscle relax or anything of that nature, I noticed my arm turn red, and then it started to swell. My hand got numb. It was stiff. And then I had a lump on my arm, and my husband rushed me to the emergency room where they checked to make sure I didn't have a DVT, which means that means is that I did not have blood clot in my arm. So they did an ultrasound. I cannot do an MRI because I have a tissue expander, and tissue expanders consist of metal. So because I have metal, I could never do an MRI on my chest, my arm, or anywhere of that nature. Whenever you go to the MRI, they always ask you, do you have any metal on you, any piercing or anything of that nature? So unfortunately, because I have a tissue expander, I cannot have an MRI. So after they did the ultrasound and they did not find a DVT, which is a blood clot, they discharged me and sent me home, told me to take muscle relaxers and get back on my pump. My coworker, because I work at a hospital. For those of you who do know me, I am Roxy Jenkins from the 305, and I do work at a hospital. And the people who care about me the most are always encouraging me. Where's your compression sleeve? Where's your compression glove? And sometimes I get grown and I don't wear it because it draws a lot of attention to me. Patients asking me, am I okay? And nurses asking me what's wrong, what happened to my arm, and things like that. So I try not to draw too much attention to myself because I'm already blonde, loud, and happy going all the time. So in order to decrease some of that, hey girl, because that's me all the time. I try to not wear it as much, but I see that now it's causing me problems, so I have to go back to wearing it. And Lord and behold, I was tearing my house up looking for it, and come to find out, I left one of them at my granny house, and I think the other one I found in my suitcase from when I went to go see my brother. Ugh, Jesus, Jesus, Jesus. Let me tell y'all something. If y'all don't believe in a higher power, I ain't gonna say the God I believe in, but the God I serve. It's for me and always for me. Got my back, my front, my side, my left, my right, my up, and my down. And I always thank God for waking me up in my right mind because some people don't wake up in their right mind. They don't know if they coming or going. Can I say a joke? No, you can't say no joke. Why you want to say a joke? And I'm trying to be serious. I joke enough for all of us. But no, don't say no joke. So, um, let me tell y'all something. They got me on the chemo pill, and now I'm back on this pump. I'm so freaking hot. So the noise y'all may hear the noise in the background. I went and got me a box fan. I begged my husband to buy me a box fan because I'm just oh no. I felt like the ceiling fan wasn't working. So I had to go to the box fan. Cause the chemo pill kinda push you into menopause, so I am menopausal all the time. I kinda got a little bit of control of it, but not that much. So, yes, I am a two-time cancer survivor. I survived cervical cancer in 2012, and by the grace of God, I have survived breast cancer in 2024. And now I am waiting on my reconstruction. I am getting a deep flap, which means that I will get my tummy tucked, the fat from that, I will have breasts. But I want to tell y'all something because I see you talking about you want to tell a joke, and I say, no, you can't tell no joke. I like tattoos, but not for my body. I like tattoos for everybody else's body but mine. So I went on Amazon because Amazon tends to have every freaking thing. So I went on Amazon and I Googled nipples. So I found them. They have, I don't know how to add it to my page, add it to where I'm talking. Ain't good at that yet. So they have where you could purchase the nipples and it come with the little sticky so you can stick them on so you can have nipples. So I will not. They will not. The bad part is I'm gonna tell y'all my business. I don't like that, but I'm gonna tell y'all anyway. My plastic surgeon told me that my areolas was too large for him to cut them down and put them back on. That I could either get me some tattoos or buy some. And it didn't dawn on me till recently that he said buy some. It came back to me that he said that. So I didn't order them yet. I didn't order them yet. I'm gonna wait until I heal. I'm gonna try to wait until I heal to order them. But if I do order them, I will gladly. Imma share them with y'all so y'all can see. But go on Amazon or Google them. You can purchase nipples. I wonder, think they sell them in the X-rated store? I ain't seen the X-rated store in years. Do they still have those places around? I know y'all saying it, not the church lady asking them kind of questions. Listen, the church lady confidence is a little challenged. I think I won't be 100% again, but I just want to see what they look like in person because I want to see. Anyway, I'm Roxy Jenkins. Thank you guys for sharing and no joining and listening to me rant about going back on my pump because I have to be on this thing for 50 minutes, and 50 minutes take a long time out of my life. So I just want to share that with y'all that I got to be back on my machine again. Ooh, I am Roxy Jenkins from the 305. Now, how do I hang up? Because I'm finna go now.